The city of San Pablo dates back to pre-Spanish times. Around the early 1500s. Back then 4 large barrios bounded by Mount Makiling from the village of Sampaloc before it became what we now know as San Pablo City. This upland village was once considered as the richest city in the country. Thanks to the Augustinian mission which turned San Pablo into one of the richest and most progressive towns in the 1700s. The 7 freshwater lakes of San Pablo City were formed by a unique process called Fritak eruption where shallow lava from Mount San Cristobal intersected groundwater which blew out steam-heated eruption. The overlying rocks to form a circular and crater-like depression that eventually filled up with rainwater. Volcanic eruptions resulted in the creation of the 7 crater lakes we have today in my hometown. Sampaloc, Pandin, Yambo, Bunot, Mahikap, Calibato, Palakpakin. San Pablo got its popular name, the City of 7 Lakes. San Pablo has a cool climate to its location. It is nestled in the foothills of 3 mountains: Mount Banahaw, Mount Makiling and the Sierra Madre Mountains. These mountains do not only provide attractions for the tourism industry such as waterfalls and sources of many forest-based products, but also serve as stewards for the clean air. Trees and heavy vegetation developed and a tropical rainforest enveloped the land. San Pablo nestled on the eastern coastline of Luzon, surrounded by 3 beautiful mountains: Mount Banahaw, Mount Makiling, and Sierra Madre. Mount Banahaw is an active volcano on Luzon in the Philippines. The 3-peaked volcano complex is located between the provinces of Laguna and Quezon, and is the tallest mountain in the Calabarzon. Mount Makiling is a dormant volcano in Laguna province on the island of Luzon, Philippines. The volcano has no recorded historic eruption, but volcanism is still evident through geothermal features like mud spring and hot springs. Sierra Madre is the longest mountain range in the Philippines. In the north, the range starts in the province of Cagayan and ends in the south in the province of Quezon. The mountain range serves as a typhoon barrier, attenuating incoming typhoons from the Pacific Ocean before reaching the central mainland. The mountain forest cover cleans the air, brings the rain, and produces the resources of fresh water. The wind blowing against the base of these mountains is deflected upwards into the atmosphere, where it expands. This upland realm was rich with plant and animal life. The plants gave the housing materials: wood, bamboo, nipa, anahaw, cash crop, betel, areca, ornamentals, orchid, anthuriums, edible foods, lanzones, bananas, and medicines. Aita tribes are believed to be the first inhabitants of the Philippines. Aita is pronounced Aita. They are indigenous and their ancestors were the Aborigines from Australia. The Spaniards called them Monteses or Remontados Hilmem, because they lived mostly in the mountain areas like San Pablo. These people are considered to be Negritos, whose skin ranges from dark to very dark brown, and possessing features such as a small stature and frame, hair of a curly tikanki texture and a higher frequency lighter color relative to the general population, small nose and dark brown eyes. Aitas are hunting and gathering indigenous people. They're actually among the most skilled when it comes to jungle survival. They are even able to make use of plants. as herbal medicine and possess tools and weapons. While they're nomadic, they are able to build temporary houses made of sticks. Timing animals, livestock raising, irrigated farming, and crop rotation were activities that gave them food security and a more stable life. The ancients started with the domestication of 4 animals: the dog, the pig, the fowl, and the carabao. They tried to consume some fruits, nuts and root crops like yam and oraro. A mountainous geography like San Pablo seemed a fortress built by nature for herself.